Hello, everybody. I'm Drew. Welcome back to Drinks and Spades. Today, we're continuing our journey through the Bicycle Cocktail Recipes deck. In today's cocktail, we are making the Four of Clubs, the New York cocktail. This one is a couple. I'm gonna have to make a couple calls on it. The way that they stress it. So one of these they call for in the ingredients is a lump of sugar. So I'm actually going to take one of these. Oops, these are raw sugar. If you're getting sugar, I suggest that. Put that in the bottom. And then I'm going to take the lemon juice, which is, I'm sorry, it says one half of a lemon or lime. The thing is, a lime is much smaller than a lemon, so usually it says for a half. Usually a lime you get like an ounce out of, a lemon you can get an ounce and a half. So I'm going to cut it into about 2/3. I'm going to go with lime. It's a choice I make with this cocktail. I'm just a fan of that. The more of the lime. They're subtle, but there's differences. But then I'm gonna muddle this. I'm gonna take my muddle out and stretch it up. Mix it in there real nice. And I'll break up that sugar. And then I'm going to add in the 1.5 ounces of whiskey. I'm choosing the Benchmark Top Floor, and it's one of the cheaper versions, and it is delicious and quality is amazing. So 1.5 ounces of that. And then we're going to move on to grenadine. Grenadine, it's not cherry juice. It is actually a pomegranate juice. The suggestion is always to make your own. It's always make your own, right? But if you don't want to deal with that, I know Hans Ericsson has their own they did with Portland syrups. That one's delicious, and it's just how that they suggest you make your own. So it does say 2 dashes, so I'm actually going to give it 2 bar spoons worth. And that should be kind of dash. You don't want to go too strong. It is a little syrupy. And you want it to have more of a clean texture, so heads up there. So the recipe does call for an orange peel. It then says to shake well and strain into a cocktail glass. That's all of the instructions. So muddling the lump of sugar was a call I made. The other thing is there's a thing called a real shake. So it calls for a twist of orange peel. I'm going to go out on a limb and say a real shake is when you take the orange peel and you put it in the shaker and shake it up with the ice. It gets the oils out, it gets a little bit of the juice out, it meshes it up really nice. I'm also going to get another peel to put on the drink itself. Give it a little nice look to it. So these are all calls I'm making. If you think it should be different, make it that way. Let me know if it actually makes a difference. I'm going to add 1 big cube and then crush up another cube. There we go. And with the peel and everything, put it in there. 8 to 10 seconds, of course. There we go. Grab my barware. This one we're going to do a nice whoop. So double strain, Hawthorne strainer, along with a strainer. Definitely misjudged the cup I should be using. Definitely a little light, but it's alright. It'll still work. And then we take our peel. We're going to dress it up real nice. Put a couple cuts on it. And clean it up. You want, obviously, every drink. It's more about the presentation. For drinks in general, you're kind of just dressing up poison. So make it real nice, extra, and then there we go. And there you have it, the New York cocktail. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, it's kind of complex. You got the orange. Flavor is 1,000% in there, mixed with the lime, so you get very high citrus. And the grenadine is barely there. Kind of adds just a slight sweetness to it. There's no, if you notice, there's no simple syrup. There's a lump of sugar, so the grenadine just kind of gets faded, I would say. But maybe it's because I used, for the whiskey, I didn't use a lighter whiskey. I used the bourbon, which may overpower it. So I just try different things. Let me know what the difference is to you. I think there's a better way to use these, but this is how I made it. Yeah, it's not a bad cocktail. It's probably not my favorite out of the 52, but I would suggest you make it. Let me know.